All right, everybody. In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can take a picture of a real person, or kid, or child, or your grandson or granddaughter, and make them the hero of their own adventure. Right? It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be wonderful. So make sure you stay till the end. It's good. It's just 3 simple steps to get to the final result. All right, perfect. So step number 1, okay, is you need to go to Storybook Studio. All right, here you need to click on Script to Storybook. Then you need to click on New Story. There you will be asked, do you want to use a reference photo or you want AI to create your character? You want a reference photo, right? So you can drag and drop the photo, or you can pick from library. Right now I can just pick from my library. If I have anything, okay, I'll just pick this. Right now you have to basically give the style, right? Basically the style is this is the style of the reference photo, meaning which style your reference photo is it real, is it human photo or a cartoon photo? So it is a human photo, right? So that's a human style, right? So this is not the style that it will give you results in. This is the style to tell AI that, hey, the photo that I have uploaded is a reference photo, is a human. Okay, now what you need to do, give a name. So I'm going to give Alex. All right, now it will ask you final 2 things: costume direction and story script. Meaning, if you have a story in mind, you can literally just put it here. Or if you don't have a story, you can go to Chat GPT, okay, and you can say something like this. So I will use this dictate option here. It's easier because I have these things I can just speak. So let's use that. All right. So give me a moral story for my grandson Alex, and please give me the detailed costume direction as well. So while it is giving that, it's a Chat GPT, you can just ask it, right? Okay, so I think it did not listen it. Okay, my bad. Anyways, I'm just gonna type it. Probably I'm recording it, that's why. So give me the moral story. Okay, actually I'll say write the moral story for my featuring my grandson Alex, and after that give the detailed costume direction. Very simple, very easy. Why do we ask for costume direction, guys? Very simple, right? You want the character, you want the hero to be consistent, right? Consistently wearing the same costume throughout the story. That's why we ask it, so that we can guide AI to follow it, right? Now you can ask it for more detailed story. You can ask it for any story, right? Like, I mean, you're not limited to using any one story or whatsoever, right? Whatever you have idea, you wanted to do a Christmas story, you wanted to do a mystical story, you want to do a fantasy story, you want to do a horror story, you can do anything you want. Okay, guys, now what you have to do, you have to come here and paste your story. Then what you have to do, come down, and this is the costume direction. Okay, so we don't accept this style of costume direction. Please give costume direction only in single paragraph or single sentence, right? See, all we care about is what he is wearing, like this: light sky blue cotton, short brown hair. I mean, we don't want to actually do about the hair, but yeah. So I will just say light sky blue cotton shirt, rolled up sleeves, khaki shorts, pockets, brown leather sandals, and you can guide it. You can say, hey, I want this store, I want this costume, I want that costume. So you can kind of really play with it. And I would even just say brown leather, that's it. I mean, I would just say that. And I would say wears I don't want like a sling bag and bracelet. And I would also suggest you, because don't add any accessories in a costume, because AI can kind of get confused, right? So I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna paste it, and I'm gonna go like, okay, dimensions, right? So you can generate your pages in this many dimensions, 20, like all these dimensions, right? So now you might be wondering, hey, I wanted to print it, I want a higher resolution, what, how do we do that and stuff like that? I will cover that, don't you worry about that. Right now what you're saying is, hey, give me all the illustrations for this given story featuring my grandson, your grandchildren, whoever your loved ones, right? So let's do 4 is to 5 for now, or you can do 2 is to 3. Let's do 2 is to 3. Yeah, you'll see something called book details. When you click on it, you will see book author and book cover title. When you give book author, I say by let's say original, by Yash. And title, right? So title, you can keep it empty. Artificial, like AI will automatically AI will automatically write it for you. But if you have a specific title in mind, you can create it, you can put it here, so that the cover image that it will create, like the front page cover image, it will automatically create it for you. Number one. Number two, you might be wondering that, hey, yes, I want the name on the story, I want the story in a different language, what should we do? Let me answer that. Okay, so even if you put the name here, it is good, but make sure the story, right, the story character also should have your name, right? The Alex, so that it will take Alex's name, right, in the story when the story will come. So I'm just gonna say generate, and we're gonna wait for a few more minutes until the entire illustration is done, and I will show you how to change the script if you're not happy with it. I will show you how to edit the images if you're not happy with it. I will show you how to regenerate the images, convert it in different languages, create a flip book. I will show you also, how you can get it in like KDP ready, so you can actually sell them, right? If you like doing it for other people, how you can get them in higher resolution. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for a few seconds. While this is getting generated, guys, I want to tell you one thing. Okay, now you might say that, hey Yash, these are only like 7 pages, I want 20 pages, 30 pages, 14 pages, whatsoever, right? Look at that, it's pretty cool, right? Pretty powerful, right? So in that case, guys, okay, in that case, what I recommend you, okay, is you go to Chat GPT and the story, right now we accept and we allow 5,000 characters in your story. Okay, now we have plans to increase it 100%, but right now we accept that, right? So you can ask Chat GPT to say, hey, give me a story with 5,000 characters, right? So the bigger the story script, right? Alex and the Village of Hidden Lights, right? So you can ask it, hey, give me the story for my grandchild featuring this, teaching him the lesson of patience, teaching him the lesson of hard work, teaching him the lesson of truth, of being honest, being humble, whatever it is, right? And it will give you this long script. You can paste it. Because your script is bigger, the number of pages it will come in is also going to be bigger, right? So just wanted to let you know about that. Now look at that, pretty powerful, right? Alex got a key, found something good, and he, like, it's actually the image that we have uploaded, right? It looks like the exactly looking like the image that we have uploaded, right? Now let me actually tell you how to kind of convert it into a book, into a flip book, in any language. Okay, so right now all you got is you got the images to be able to use them in your storybooks. But how do you actually create a readable flip book, right? Or how do you actually create a PDF, right? So in this case, what you have to do is, first of all, you need to check. So each image will show you this eye icon, and you click on it, you will see multiple different options here. And if you scroll down, you will see the story text, and you will see the design prompt that is used to create this image. And if you scroll up, you will see page number 1. That means this image represent page number 1, which has this image, and it will have this text on it. Now if you go to chat gpt, or if you have a script, you can check it, like is it following your thing. So let's say one sunny afternoon, Alex was happily playing happily in an old banana tree or whatever it is. To his surprise, so well, this is exactly how I wanted. So sometimes AI might change a little bit, right? Little bit of your script. Not always, but sometimes, right? If it ever does, guys, don't you ever worry about it, okay? Because what you can do is you can always come to edit story text, and then you can change the text. Very, very powerful, right? So basically you have to make sure that, okay, this text will appear on page number 2, and on page number 2 I want this text to not say Alex, but I want to say Alexis, right? For example, you want to change a little some words, some grammatical errors, you want to add some commas, you want to highlight something, you want to write some words in capital letters, whatever it is, and hit submit. So that when you finally proceed to the process of creating the flip book or an actual book, it will have that text. Now the image looked very good, but it kind of hidden my name there, right? So you can always regenerate it, right? So by regenerating it, you will get a better result, and you will get a different result. If you're not happy with that, you can always regenerate, but generally in one or two regeneration, you will get really good results. Now let me also tell you one interesting thing here, okay? So now if we go here, if you click on I option, and if you see, we did talk about edit story text, we did talk about regenerate design, but we did not actually talk about the edit image. Let's explore what edit image is, okay? So sometimes what happens is okay, still I am happy with this, okay. By Yash is going a little bit low. So in this case what I would do is let's actually give you the live example, right? So you can edit the image, right? So I can say remove the text, remove the text by Yash. I don't want it there, for example, right? Submit. That's it. So you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna edit that image without you having to manually do it. And sometimes what happens is when you actually create a storybook, right, there will be some pages where, let's say, you're not using this, but you are creating a different storybook where one of the character has beard, but in one specific page it does not have a beard. So you can say add a beard, remove the hairs, change the colors of the hairs, change the color of the t-shirt. Don't give like a very, excuse me, so check this out, right? So yeah, so when I say edit, when I just said edit the the text, it sometimes takes the entire text, and that's what we are working on currently with specific text. That is why what we have here, guys, right? So if I just regenerate, let's see what it comes. And I have something interesting for you that solves this issue, because sometimes this AI, it's all over the place. Sometimes it kind of does not follow the prompt, and you have to kind of tweak it a little bit. But I really want to be actually live and honest with you. What is the best case, what are the things what we are working on, so that that, okay, this is expected, and you're not worried about it, right? So let's see, let's wait for a few minutes, I mean few seconds, I would say. Okay, so I got my, so no worries, you got your thing. You lost your image, but now you got it back by clicking on regenerate. So in this case, guys, I just want to hone in on one idea. We have actually one interesting thing for you guys. If you come to AI design assistant, I recently introduced this text editor. So if you go there, and if you click on choose from library, and if you choose click on this, and if you say edit the word, right? So this is 2:3, so I'm gonna pick 2:3. And if you say remove remove the word by Yash. Let's see if it is good, right? If it is not good, guys, because this is a individual image, you can always remove it using the advanced editor and stuff like that, or edit it or whatever it is, right? But this, I just want you to be on the same page, in the fast AI image designer, so you don't have to go anywhere else, right? So that is pretty powerful, right? So let's wait for a few seconds for this generation to be done, and I'll show you how it comes out to be. So let's see. All right, so it seems like that you got to be very specific sometimes. So no worries if you're not happy with it or the text right now. The best way is you can go to advanced editor and just like rub it. Right now my goal is also just letting you know I'm gonna get that object eraser right in here or something like that. So you can just erase it right from here. You don't have to, go to advanced, come here and all that, right? So I got your feedback. We hear you. So this is something that's very interesting thing that I'm gonna add there. So anyways, right, coming back to our point, right? So now what you have to do is you have to basically click on personal designs once again. Okay, and then what you have to click on is you have to click on the tab that you have created the storybook using, right? It could be Storybook Studio, consistent character, whatever it is, right? So I created using Storybook Studio. When you click on it, guys, it will give you this new button that's called create a flipbook. When you click on this, it will say, select story and stuff like that. So basically, above every image, when you click on it, it says select story. Now what it is doing, guys, in a way, right, is when you click on it, it is selecting all the necessary and included pages, okay, that has to be in your storybook with proper order, so you don't have to like manually arrange it and stuff like that, right? And then when you click, you have to just click once and it will automatically select all the pages by default, right? After that is done, you have to click on create flipbook, and now here you can change it into other languages, right? Also, another thing, we are working on other language. We recently did the webinar. If you're not watching those weekly webinars, we do it on YouTube channel. Make sure, because a lot of amazing things I share there, and I get a lot of feedback that we constantly improve upon, right? So I get a lot of feedback on adding more languages like Malay and stuff like that. I'm working on it, but these are all the languages that are available, right? So you can pick any language from here. And then if you want a read aloud narration, right, you don't want your flipbook to be a normal flipbook, you want someone to read it page by page, you can actually pick and use actors there, something we automatically integrated. Select template is basically, this is the page where your text will appear. So how you want your page to be? Do you want a blank white page? Do you want a page where you want specific borders there? You can generate it giving AI the details, or you can upload your own. The only thing I would say, if when you upload it, right, make sure the dimension that you're uploading the template in has to be 2:3. Okay, now if we do browser built-in, right, meaning we already give you a couple of pages, right, so you can take some inspiration from here, right? So for now I stick to basic classic blank page, and I'm going to go back, and front cover is compulsory, back cover is optional, right? So I'm just going to add a front cover here. So I'm going to add this, and then I'm going to wait for it to upload, and I'm just going to say generate flipbook. Now guys, what's going to happen is it's going to automatically take this thing and convert it into a flipbook. Now how your flipbook will look like, let me actually show you. Okay, so as you can see, in progress, 13 pages total, English. You can read it online, you can share it, you can download it. Once this show is ready, like as you can see right now, you can download it. Okay, you can download it into a PDF format, right? You can read it online. Let me show you how it will appear. You can share it with the kids, and they can like read it, stuff like that. Pretty powerful, right? And then one interesting thing we did there is for all the storybooks, where the images are created in 2:3 ratio. We show you this download KDP ready images, and this is very very powerful, guys, right? Why? Because when you click on it, it is going to actually upscale your images, resize your images, make your images perfect, convert it to 300 dpi automatically, and it's going to give you the zip file. And then you can take that zip file, arrange it, together, and for the KDP, right? And I actually went totally in detail into that, because KDP Kindle, they give you a free software called Kindle Create that allows you to do all this. But I will keep that for later. If you want, you can go to Paul Pana YouTube channel and you can search for KDP ready books, and I already talked about that there, so you can take a look at that, right? But you can just download it and boom, there you go. So just to recap, okay, all you require is one photo, a story. Go to Storybook Studio, go to Script to Storybook, choose a reference photo, whatever you want, right? And then pick in your story, give it your costume direction, and you're good. Take help of ChatGPT. Want more pages? Give a bigger script, and there you go. How powerful that is. Want that to be in a different language? Go to personal design. While creating it into a flipbook, change to your desired languages, and boom, you can download it just like this. It's going to download it as a PDF that you can share. You can read it, and if you just want the images, as you can see, my KDP images. Let me just take a look at this 1 second. Oops, I paused the video for some reason. Anyways, when I just opened the PDF, boom, it's a PDF ready to go, ready to rock, page by page. And even now, see, our KDP images are also ready to download. So when you click on it, you will get a perfectly formatted zip file, guys, zip file, right? Page by page, page by page, page by page. So you can arrange those images, upload those images, and they will be perfect based on the KDP requirements, whatever they require, right? A specific resolution, a specific dimension, and a specific DPI, which is 300 DPI. So very, very, very powerful, guys. It's like 80 megabits of zip file, because all the 13 pages gets downloaded, right? So I hope you got a lot of value from this. Let me know. I guess you're watching this, so you cannot comment, I guess, in this thing. But if you can comment, let me know. And yeah, make sure you join the Facebook group, Artistly AI Facebook group. Any questions you have, we are here to solve all of that. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.